Wasn't that amazing? Wow. So we're going to give them a little bit of time to set up, and I just wanted to make some comments. First of all, we want to, if we could have the house lights, we wanted to introduce some of our special guests in the audience. Yes. So first up, I'd like to introduce our Honorable Senator Gil Keith Agaran. Another strong supporter of the Maui High School Band. Thank you, Senator, for taking time to come and join us. And then you all met at the start of our evening. Representative Justin Woodson, could you please stand again, Justin? Thank you again for joining us. And then we also have in the house tonight, Maui High School Principal, Mr. Jamie Yap. Where is he sitting? There he is. With his beautiful wife and his mom. Could you also stand? Please stand. Oh, Mrs. Yap, I have to tell you, this is Mr. Yap's mom. You look the same as when we were in high school. I've known her for so many years, and you look awesome, Mrs. Yap. Nice to see you. So I want to talk a little bit now about our band boosters. And our band boosters is a key backbone to this band program. And I was a band booster for a number of years, and I met some of the most incredible people. And to this day, I consider them my friends, and I think they'll be lifelong friends. And we, as a band booster, your job basically is to take care of the band students, and you do whatever is needed. You wash their uniforms, you iron their uniforms, you stripe the field. What else do we do, parents? Feed the students, whatever it takes. When we took them to the Rose Parade, and their uniforms got dirty, and we were up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning washing and ironing, and that's what we do because the students have to perform. The show must go on, and the boosters are there to do, again, whatever it takes to get our kids out there and to support the kids and to support Mr. Wasano. And so I would like them to stand. They're in our balcony. I'd like them to stand and be recognized. They are an amazing, hard-working group of individuals. They're also very humble and shy. So our largest fundraiser for the band is the chili and rice booth at the Maui County Fair. So as most parents know, that's huge. You're giving all your tickets to sell. Again, I speak as a parent. I met some of you tonight who are new to the program, and I am so excited for you to be on this journey because it changed my family's life. We were very heavily involved. We started off as, we help a little bit here and there, and then we became boosters, and here I am today, and my kids have been out of the band program forever. That's just what happens because this is such an amazing program, and as a parent, you just can't express enough appreciation when a program changes your children's life like this, and I feel like it's changed my life. So for those of you who are new, I just encourage you to get involved. Ms. Tanaka spoke about supporting the students. I can't stress that enough. The joy on their faces when you see them come to the performance is unbelievable. So I just encourage you to continue to support them, and you will not be sorry. Now, the program book that you received as you entered the auditorium this evening is a product of unselfish donations from hundreds of companies, families, and individuals. This is one of the biggest program booklets that I've ever seen. And this consistent size is really a testament to the overwhelming support that this program has. And we encourage you to look through this program and support the many businesses who have come forward to support the students in this program. We'd also like to acknowledge Mr. Wayne Kobayashi of Printers Inc. in Wailuku. This is our 11th program book fundraiser, and we hope to continue this great tradition in the future. So thank you for all your support. I'm going to check if Mr. Wasano is ready to come out here. Yes? Yay! We're going to now hear from Mr. Wasano, and then I'll be right back.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for your attendance tonight. We appreciate it. It's absolutely amazing, again, to look up on the third balcony and barely see silhouettes of people. This is absolutely amazing, and we are so thankful to the Maui Arts and Cultural Center for allowing this opportunity for us to perform in this wonderful venue. They said it's the 17th collaboration, but I've been teaching now. This is my 19th year. And so I remember doing our spring concert every year for that amount of time. So this is our 19th collaboration with the Maui Arts and Cultural Center, and are very thankful for this opportunity. Just like to thank Mark Estrella, the technical director, and his stage and technical crew, as well as the ushers, for your volunteering your time tonight and helping our concert go very smoothly. And I have a few of my colleagues in the audience, and just really quickly would like to acknowledge Mr. Lance Joe, retired. Ooh, that's a big difference. Retired band director at Baldwin High School. Mr. Julius Galanto, band director at Maui Waina. Mr. Scott Kiyanaga, also band director at Maui Waina. Mr. Ted Manzano, retired Maui Waina High School, Maui Waina School Band Director. It's been a long day, sorry. And Mr. Alan Arakawa, Wakelani Band Director. And forgive me if I missed any of you. Band directors are notoriously sneaky, and they like to sneak in the back door and come in undercover. So if I had missed you, or if our parents in the front had missed you, thank you very much for your support throughout the year. We have a few friends in the audience as well, and they've already been acknowledged, but I'd like to really give thanks to our new Maui High School principal, Mr. Jamie. New principal, full-time principal, Mr. Jamie, formerly of Maui Waina, and his wonderful administration team. And I know Anne spoke a lot about the Band Booster Club, but I am so eternally grateful for this group of parents, small group of parents, comparatively speaking to the size of our group. So Cindy Makimoto, Band Booster President, and the Band Booster Club. Thank you so much. They give hours and hours of their time, and it kind of pains me sometimes to see such a small group of parents that are pushing so hard for the immense amount of students that we have. And so if you feel so inclined, please volunteer at the table outside and get involved. I'd like to also thank our MC, Mrs. Ann Kua, the Maui High School Chamber Choir, and Ms. Kristen Tanaka. Good luck on your trip. Behave. Also in the audience, a great supporter, Mr. Tai Lim, our marching percussion instructor. And also Mr. Randy Isokane. They both assist in many ways with the band program, and we're really grateful. Also, a new guard staff member is here tonight, flew in from Portland for our show, Mr. Jeffrey Capone. yeah, so these people give unselfishly to our students, and really thank you so much. And so I always like to take just a moment, and I know it's getting late, and I apologize, but everyone that knows someone in the band program knows that all of our events happen after hours. Like, this is a school night. We all gotta go to school tomorrow. Mr. Yap, you heard that. And so everything's after hours. And so outside of the regular school hours, these students dedicate so much of their time. And needless to say that if I'm there, I'm not at home. And so thank you very much to my wife, Luza Wasano, and my son, Connor, for bearing my absence, and my parents, Gary and Karen Wasano, for helping take care of Connor. As you guys all know, raising kids ain't easy. And yeah, so I think the band might be just about ready. I'll call Ann back, but again, thank you guys very much for your support of the band program of Maui High School. And as Ms. Tanaka said, there's so many good things happening at Maui High School, and it's so great to be just part of the entire school community. That's really well supported by so many of you. So thank you so much for your attendance.
So our final band performing for you tonight is our combined symphonic and concert bands. These bands are comprised of approximately 130 students from grades 9 through 12. At this time, we'd like to acknowledge our seniors, as this will be their final performance at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center. So seniors, would you please stand to be recognized? I spoke a little bit about what this program does for these students, and I mentioned that it builds leaders. And this organization is a student-led organization. Mr. Wasano runs the band, but he teaches them how to run like a machine. And I am not kidding. When I was first introduced to the band and experienced traveling with them, I was shocked because I came from other organizations where the parents are always doing all these things, and yes, we have boosters and other parents help, but you watch these students just operate, and they're like a machine, and it's largely due to their leaders. And so at this point, I'd like all of the band officers to please stand and be recognized. They work extremely hard to lead this band. So officers, would you please stand? Thank you, students. So again, as Mr. Wasano mentioned, on behalf of the band and the color guard and the choir, we'd like to thank you all for coming. There was so many of you in attendance, and we really, truly appreciate you taking the time to come and support your students. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the Maui High School Combined Band under the direction of Mr. Kerry Wasano. Thank you.